Welcome back to my channel, Property Madam. Yeah, for those who have been asking what's our name, we don't know our name. My name is Tobiloba Grace or Dolphin. I say that again, Tobiloba Grace or Dolphin, aka Property Madam. Yes, this morning I started a series on this channel that has to do with real estate investments, the kind of real estate, different kind of real estate investments that we have here in Nigeria. And then I started by telling us how important it is to invest, the things, what good will it do to you if you invest. And then so we'll continue the series. And when we say real estate, what comes to mind? Buying and selling of properties. Oh, land. Most people know, okay, they will buy land. It goes beyond land. Yes, it's true, you buy land. Some people believe you buy land, build house, and start living there. Good, you're correct. But aside that, we also have the area where we call land banking. Many years ago, some people who have the opportunity to see into the future, yes, they have, they can see further, can see more than the present condition. Those who have the eyes to see, to know, they have insight into what a particular place can be. And you see all those things, it's not as if some people say, oh, they have eyes to see the future, or you see a spiritual thing. It's not. Now, what I'm saying is, it goes beyond just use what you see presently. Those who have the mind to see beyond the physical, they look into the future, not just with the eyes of now. Those who have the mind of, okay, if this place can be like this now, this other place can also, the same thing, they know that the law that affects this particular place that made it a place where we can live, a place where a lot of people are dying to live. This other place, they saw the same value in those areas, and you know what they do? They started buying into those properties. Many years ago, places like Surulere, in fact, let me leave Surulere. Let's come down to Ikeja. Those days, there are people who, I heard a story of a man who was given an opportunity to buy a plot of land in Adeniyi Jones. Adeniyi, you know what it means to own a property in Adeniyi Jones? We're talking about hundreds of millions of property now. He had the opportunity to get a plot of land in Adeniyi Jones, and someone close to him told me the story. He said, "You just rubbish it and say, nah, ooh, this place. No. I can't put my money here, speaking English and all of that." And he didn't buy. Few years later, I think it was, I can't remember the amount, maybe 1,000 naira back then. Few years later, the friend that invited him to come, already built his own house, and he now came maybe like 5 years after. I said, this place seems to be, coming up, seems to be changing. I told you then. And by the time he came, of course, you can imagine how much he was going to buy. He reluctantly bought one. And a few years later, you know what? He later was now thanking his friend, because the rate at which that place has grew. This same Adeniyi Jones Ikeja. You can imagine. So what are we saying? There are opportunities available. There are areas that what you just need to do is to buy the land, leave it for some number of years. Of course, when you're leaving the land, you don't just leave it bare. We tell people to do something like in fact, it's a long series. I think I will just dwell on this land banking for a while. You do take physical possession. I can say that over and over again. I don't know. I can continue to say this for as long as I can, until people who needs to hear me. You buy a land, and over many years you've not taken physical possession. What do I mean by physical possession? Get allocation. Let them show you where your land is. I don't know who you bought from. Maybe you sent someone to help you buy a land, or you went there and said, "Oh, I want to buy." You give them the money. Maybe from the indigene or from a real estate company. I don't know. So go there, let them show you where your land, a portion of land is. Pick the boundaries of that land and do what we call survey. Let a surveyor help you. And luckily, if the company you bought from has a surveyor, they most times do it for you. So you get and do the survey that in your own name. a registered copy for that matter, that helps you to know, okay, this is my land. In the next future, even if you don't know where the land is, with that survey, you can always locate it. And then it doesn't matter what happens to the land, you can always get your land back. I promise you. Yes. So that is it about land banking. You look for a place where development is, is sure. Yes, there are so many factors that affect that. And I'll be sharing in my next video how to know the place to land bank. You know, when you want to do land banking, don't forget I said land banking is buying land to keep. You bank your money in land instead of banking somewhere else. Okay. And of course, when you land bank, of course, you know you're going to make profit. Your profit may not be now, but obviously you make profit, a lot of profits. Like some people in Lekki phase 1 are now making their profits. In fact, they've made over and over and over and over and over and over and over, continue to make profits. So stay tuned to my channel. I'll be continuing this series in the next video on land banking, how to know where to land bank. Okay, stay tuned. I love you. Thank you.